Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Renee. Thank you for watching. If you're new here, definitely subscribe. Today I'm going to be talking about how to pick yourself up from rock bottom. It's a bit of an aggressive title, but you know what? I do feel like we all go through similar things, even maybe if it's at a different time period in your life or different demographic, different bodies, but we all are, experiencing similar things. So you never know what will happen. Life is unpredictable, and I myself am coming out of a harder time period in my life this year, and I've learned a few things, so why not share them? If you enjoy this video, leave me a like, leave me a comment, and definitely check out my inner work programs if you want to work with me on a more personal level. I currently have 30 days of Empress Energy, my 30-day inner work program, and I have my membership program, More Than a Muse membership program, where we basically do online journaling, and every month is a different theme. So you can read more about it in the link in the description below, but it is a membership program. Every month you will get something new, and I just uploaded a new surprise masterclass in there. So these are the ways that you can work with me more personally. But back to today's video. So picking yourself from rock bottom. These are the three things that came to my mind right away that I wanted to share. So the first thing is that if you are really going through a hard time, like what will help you, believe it or not, is being useful to other people and helping other people, which is basically what they call being of service, being in service to other people. This is something that really helped me through. So for me, my YouTube channel is one of those things that I do because I really just share a lot of things that I've learned, things that I'm learning, things that have helped me grow. And I feel like it helped me create a sense of community, and it also helped give me a sense of purpose. And it served as like motivation for me. So never underestimate the importance and power of helping other people and being of service to other people, even if it's not like monetarily, just listening to somebody else, just advising somebody else, really like giving somebody your full attention. Like there are so many different ways that we can show up and be present for the people that we care about, and even just random strangers every single day. Like even sometimes a random compliment to somebody or just a smile will really get them through. And I was even thinking about this in my own sense too, like random conversations that I have with cab drivers. Sometimes it's like if I'm having a rough day, something they say to me that they would have no way of knowing that I was having a hard time, but it's like one positive thing they said to me stuck with me for the whole day and actually like changed my day, and they didn't know that. So it's like you never really know what people are going through, and being like that positive influence in somebody else's life, even if it's just for a moment, can make such a difference. And I feel like this helps you pick yourself up from rock bottom by giving you a sense of purpose, a sense of motivation, and it helps you to take the focus off of yourself, because sometimes when we're experiencing anxiety and depression, we're really just too zoomed in on our own problems. We are too focused on ourselves. We're too self-consumed. And the truth is that not everything is about you. And like just putting yourselves in the shoes of somebody else and having that empathy, having that like worldview, and zooming out of your own problems enough to like help somebody else or focus on even like a task, can really help you in your mentality when you're going through a hard time. And I'll even add to that ironically, during this time, I made a video on my channel. It was called How to Instantly Upgrade Your Appearance. And that video actually performed so well. And during that time, I was actually having a really rough time. And this was like the highlight of my day, was like making that video. That was like maybe the one positive thing that I did for myself that day. And that video ended up doing really well and bringing a lot of new subscribers to my channel. So it's like helping other people, because that video was basically tips on how to upgrade your appearance. And I touched on not only like physical things, but inner work and spiritual things you can do as well. And I feel like that was me sharing like the little like light I had at the time with other people, and apparently it did well. So it's like never underestimate how much you can help other people and how much that will help you, actually, ironically, because that actually helped lift my spirits, like seeing my channel progress after being on YouTube for years. And it's not always so much growth at one time. Like it's a slow process of growing on YouTube, especially. So that really helped me pick myself up. And since then I've been continuously on YouTube, so that actually really helped me, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, next, how to pick yourself up from rock bottom. Pray. You will never be in a more empowered position than when you just surrender everything to God and just like let go of the worries and let him handle that. Like there is just such power in praying, not only for yourself, but for other people, and really surrendering to a higher power. Like developing your spiritual life and doing your inner work, there's no replacement for that. And it gives you a different kind of strength. Like maybe not something people can physically see, but internally, it gives you such strength, such fearlessness when you surrender and really seek guidance from God, because he'll give you insights that nobody else can, or maybe he will speak to you through somebody else, or he'll guide you to read something in a book, he'll guide you to a video, he'll guide you to a community, and these things one by one will help upgrade the quality of your life and help you pick yourself up. So I know spirituality and beliefs can be a triggering topic, and everybody has different views, but I would just start by praying and taking it from there if you're going through a really hard time, because you would be surprised. The ironic thing is that when you're really going through a hard time, like take for example grief, right? There's a saying that when you're going through grief, your heart is so open that you're actually like closer to God and closer to his angels. And it's like, because your heart is like, shattered. And I feel some truth in that, because during this time I was so, down, and it was partially grief. I lost someone that I really love in my family, and also, other things, but spiritually, I was like very weak. So growing in my spirituality, growing on my reliance on God and praying, just starting there and just seeking guidance, like spiritually, made me stronger and helped me pick myself up from rock bottom. And, the truth is that we shouldn't wait till we go through hard times to, reflect it like that. But that's what happens sometimes. And that's what happened to me. That's what helped me reconnect with my spirituality, actually. So in a way, it was like a blessing. But I definitely recommend prayer for picking yourself up from rock bottom. If you're going through a hard time, or if you know anybody who is, I would advise you to advise them to do that. Next, and the last thing I will say about how to pick yourself up from rock bottom is to use that energy, like use that aggression, use that anger, or whatever negative emotion you're feeling, and like basically redirect that energy toward something. So a lot of people talk about revenge body, for example. Like, there was even a show, I think Khloe Kardashian hosted a show called Revenge Body. And I'm not sure if this was the premise of the show, but from what I understand, when you're getting your revenge body, you're normally doing it like after a breakup or after a divorce, after something terrible has happened, and now you want to flex a little bit and you want to get your revenge body. Like you want to like look good, and you're using that negative experience, that angry feeling, to create a positive change in your life, to literally change your appearance. So there's a lot of truth to that. Maybe if it doesn't have to relate to fitness, but there's a lot of truth to the ways that we can use our negative emotions and channel them toward other things in our life to improve the quality of our life, rather than just ruminating on them. Like even Robert Greene, which is one of my favorite authors and speakers, he talks about how, something that drove him to write a lot of his books was just anger and frustration. And he's like a best-selling author, and he had immense success from that. So it's like you can use those feelings and emotions and, difficult life experiences, unfair treatment, character assassination, bullying, whatever it is that you're going through, whatever, harm purposefully or not purposefully that has been done to you, you can use the remaining energy that leaves you with for something good. You can use that. The first thing that comes to mind is for your drive. You can use that to give you a sense of drive and ambition to change your life. That's what I see the most. So never underestimate how you can use your negative emotions to actually like create positive change in your life. And of course, when you see positive changes in your life, you're picking yourself up, you're dusting yourself off, and you are picking yourself up from rock bottom essentially. So yeah, these are my three kind of tips on how to pick yourself up from rock bottom. Let me know if this speaks to you. And also, I'll probably make another video about this, but in regards also to like negative emotions, I would recommend, and I just want to state that you need to be fearless. Like, you need to find a way to eliminate fear, because this is like one of the feelings that we have when we're going through a hard time. Fear that maybe it won't get better, or maybe you won't find somebody else, maybe you're going to be alone. Whatever it is that you're fearing, like, do the inner work that it takes to overcome that fear. And also, there's such thing as like fear exposure and stuff, but I just want to end with that note about training yourself to be fearless, because when you don't have fear, like, first of all, nobody can control you. Not a person, not an ideology, not a movement, not like, you know yourself, and you're not driven by negative emotions, because fear can drive you too. And it doesn't always push you to do like the best things. You do it out of a place of fight or flight, instead of like wanting to see positive change in your life. So I just want to leave it there, to develop like a sense of fearlessness. I feel like that's really powerful, and I'll probably make another video about that. But this is my quick take on how to pick yourself up from rock bottom. Definitely subscribe to my work. I upload a lot of blogs now on Substack. I'm obsessed. I actually talked about that in my last video. I'm pretty obsessed with Substack. I spend a lot of time on there, and the good news is that when you sign up for my blog, all of the posts will get sent directly to you. And I talk about similar concepts that I have on my YouTube channel on there. So this is just another way to connect with me and get my newsletters sent to you directly. And also check out my 30 Days of Empress Energy program, my 30-day inner work program, and the More Than a Muse membership program if you want to work with me on a more consistent basis. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have an amazing day, and subscribe. I hope to see you next time. Bye.